Okay, so you're trying to find the perfect gift for a mom to be right.
Yeah.
And you want to think outside the box a little bit.
Yeah.
Go beyond the typical baby stuff. We've got you covered. We did a deep dive into a guide
Cool.
that's all about what moms actually want, what they've said are the most appreciated gifts.
Oh, that's cool.
And let me tell you, there's some seriously great ideas in here.
I think what's really interesting is that people are starting to realize that it's not just about, cute baby gifts.
Yeah.
It's about supporting the mom through the whole experience,
Right.
recognizing that her needs are changing too.
Exactly. And speaking of supporting moms, this guide talks about the U-shaped pregnancy pillow.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest, I used to think those were just for, like, sleeping, to get comfortable.
Yeah.
But this thing is like a multi-purpose tool. I had no idea.
They really are. The versatility is amazing.
Yeah.
And, it's not just about comfort, though that is really important during pregnancy.
Oh, yeah.
But it's about addressing the physical challenges that come with pregnancy,
Mm-hmm.
A growing belly, your body changing all over the place.
For sure.
Things like elevating your legs, that helps reduce swelling,
Oh, right.
which is so common.
Yeah.
And then just having good back support.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's crucial whether you're sitting or trying to sleep.
Yeah, for sure. So it's like it helps with so many things.
Exactly.
And wait, there's more. You can use it as a nursing pillow
Yes.
after the baby arrives.
Yeah.
And even to prop up the baby. So it's not just a one-time thing.
No.
It's something she'll use throughout.
Absolutely. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, it's exactly what you're looking for in a gift, right? Something that lasts.
Totally. And, I think it's important to think about it like this.
Yeah.
A comfortable mom equals less stress.
Mm-hmm.
Less stress means a healthier, happier environment for both mom and baby.
That's a great point.
So, it's not just about pampering. It's about well-being for the whole family.
Yeah, totally. Okay, ready for something completely different.
Okay.
This one might be a surprise hit for new parents.
Yeah.
An electric steam sterilizer
Yeah.
and dryer.
Oh, wow.
I mean, we all know you got to sterilize those bottles,
Right.
but I had no idea it could be this high tech.
Oh, yeah. They've come a long way. They really are game changers.
Mhm.
And here's why. New parents are usually just overwhelmed with, well, everything.
Yeah.
So many things to do.
Yeah.
And sterilizing bottles can feel like a never-ending chore.
Oh, for sure.
But a sterilizer, it not only does it quickly and effectively,
Mm-hmm.
but some of them can hold a ton of bottles at once.
Really?
Like, we're talking up to 11 bottles.
11 bottles. Wow. That's a lot of bottles.
I know, right? It's like a bottle party in there.
Seriously.
But think about the time that saves.
Oh, my gosh.
And that time, that translates into something even more valuable,
Yeah.
Less stress, more
Yeah,
energy.
right.
And that lets them focus on the stuff that really matters.
Like bonding with the baby.
Exactly. Taking care of themselves.
Like you're giving them the gift of time and peace of mind.
Totally.
And let's be honest, this is probably something they don't even think about until they're right in it,
Totally.
which makes it even more thoughtful.
It's like anticipating a need they don't even know they have yet.
Exactly. Okay, let's run through a few more essentials from the guide,
Okay.
starting with the obvious, baby bottles.
Yeah. Gotta have those.
The classic for a reason, right? And the guide says to go for a good brand, one that's known for, like, quality and being good for different ages.
That makes sense.
Because, you don't want a leaky bottle at 3 in the morning. Not a good time.
Not at all. And I think with bottles, durability and safety are key,
Yeah,
especially with something as important as feeding.
right.
Plus, if you invest in a good bottle from the start,
Yeah.
you might save money in the long run
Oh, yeah.
because you won't have to replace them as often.
That's a good point.
Uh-huh.
Okay, next on the list, breast pumps. Now, the guide mentions that this might be more of a personal gift,
Yeah.
something you give to, like a close friend or family member. Why do you think that is?
Well, breastfeeding is a very personal choice, and I think gifting a pump really shows support for that choice.
Okay.
It recognizes the commitment and effort that goes into breastfeeding, and it can be a huge help,
Yeah.
especially in those early months when you're trying to establish a good milk supply.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So it's a practical gift, but it also has that emotional element to it.
Right. It's like saying, I see you, I support you, and I want to help make this a little easier.
Exactly.
Okay, moving on to a gift that's all about pampering.
Oh, fun.
And it addresses a common concern during pregnancy. Stretch mark cream.
Yes. It's interesting how stretch marks have become almost like a symbol of motherhood,
Yeah.
I mean, they're totally natural, but this cream is a way to address that concern.
Hmm.
But it's also about, I think, acknowledging the physical changes that happen during pregnancy, offering a little TLC,
Yes.
like saying, hey, your body is doing amazing things and you deserve to feel good.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, last but not least on our quick tour of essentials, nutritional supplements.
Ah, yes, this is so important. And it often gets overlooked.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize how much your nutritional needs increase during pregnancy.
Hmm.
And a good prenatal vitamin
Mm-hmm.
can help ensure that both mom and baby are getting everything they need.
So it's not just about taking any old multivitamin.
No, prenatal vitamins are specifically formulated for pregnancy
Okay.
with higher levels of certain nutrients like folic acid, iron, DHA, all super crucial for the baby's development.
Got it. So this is like setting them up for healthy growth right from the start.
Exactly.
Now that we're talking about all these gifts, I'm wondering,
Yeah.
is there like a best time to give certain things? Is there a gift-giving etiquette for pregnancy?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
And actually, the guide does touch on that.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, they talk about how timing can make your gift even more thoughtful.
Interesting.
Think about it. What's perfect for the first trimester might not be as relevant later on,
So what would you give someone in those early weeks? Like even before they announce it?
Well, as we mentioned, those early weeks are crucial for the baby's development.
Mm-hmm.
So something like folic acid or a high-quality prenatal vitamin,
Okay.
that's a really great way to show you care about their health,
Mhm.
even before everyone knows.
Right.
It's a subtle way of saying, I'm here for you,
That's a really good idea.
Yeah, and then as the pregnancy progresses,
Yeah.
you can start thinking about gifts that help with the physical discomforts that start to, really kick in.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So that's where that U-shaped pillow comes in handy.
Exactly, because as the baby gets bigger,
Yeah.
getting comfortable, it's a challenge.
Oh, yeah.
This pillow can be amazing for sleep, back pain, just relaxing.
Totally. And as the due date gets closer, are there gifts that are good for like postpartum recovery?
Absolutely. This is a time when a lot of new moms feel overwhelmed and exhausted.
Yeah.
So gifts that focus on self-care and comfort, they're so appreciated.
Okay.
Things like cozy pajamas, lotions, or even a meal delivery service.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Anything that takes a little pressure off
Yeah.
lets them focus on healing and bonding with the baby.
It's like you're giving them permission to take care of themselves.
Right.
I love that.
Yeah.
And then, of course, there's gifts for the baby.
Yes.
But even those can be chosen with the mom in mind.
Right. Totally. Like choose items that make things easier for her.
Oh, okay.
So like a swaddle blanket that helps the baby sleep better,
Yeah,
which means mom sleeps better.
right.
Or a baby carrier that lets mom be active and hands-free.
Yeah, so it's like everyone wins.
Exactly.
The baby gets something cute, mom gets a break.
It's a win-win.
I love it.
Yeah.
This whole conversation is making me realize that, the best gifts
Yeah.
really are the personalized ones.
Absolutely.
It's not about following some generic list.
Right.
It's about really understanding the person, what they would love.
And what they need at that moment.
Exactly.
I couldn't agree more. You have to think about their personality, their lifestyle, their interests,
Yeah,
what they're going through at that specific time.
for sure.
That's what makes a gift special.
Yeah. Like, for example, if you know your friend is really into natural and organic stuff,
Right.
you could, like, make a gift basket with organic skincare products
That's nice.
for pregnancy and postpartum.
Love that.
Or, like, some cute organic cotton baby clothes.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one.
What about someone who is, like, super organized and loves to plan everything out?
A pregnancy journal
Oh,
or a subscription to a baby tracker app.
that's perfect.
Something to help them document and stay on top of it all.
I love it. That's what makes this deep dive so fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just about, here's a list of things.
Right.
It's about the thought behind the gift. It's showing you care and that you're trying to understand what you're going through.
I love that. You said it perfectly.
That's what makes a gift meaningful, right?
Yes.
Whether it's a, fancy pillow or a bottle sterilizer
Yeah.
or even just like a handwritten note
Oh, I love that.
just saying, I'm here for you.
So true. Sometimes the simplest things are the most powerful.
It's the little gestures, right?
It really is.
Speaking of gestures, I have to bring up something the guide says to avoid giving.
Okay.
This one kind of surprised me.
Oh,
It might go against, like, conventional wisdom.
okay. I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
The guide says, don't give money as a gift.
Really?
I know, right?
Yeah.
It seems kind of counterintuitive.
Because you would think cash is the most practical,
Yeah,
especially when they're going to have so many expenses.
exactly. But the guide makes a really interesting point.
What's that?
It says that giving money can feel, well, kind of impersonal,
Okay.
especially for something like welcoming a new baby.
Yeah.
It's more transactional instead of celebratory.
It's almost like you're saying, here, figure it out yourself.
Yeah, a gift card to their favorite store, maybe that's different.
Right.
But straight cash, it just lacks that personal touch.
I see their point.
But then again, some people might really appreciate the practicality of cash, you know?
Oh, absolutely. And I think, like with a lot of things, it comes down to knowing the person you're giving it to.
Yeah, yeah.
If you know they would prefer cash
Yeah.
or they really need it,
Mm-hmm.
then go for it.
Right.
But I do think it's interesting that the guide brings this up.
Yeah.
It makes you think a little deeper about the meaning behind the gift.
Totally. Like, go beyond the easy answer and find something that really connects with them.
Love that.
Which brings us back to our whole conversation today, right?
Yeah.
It's not just about the stuff.
No.
It's the thought behind it.
Exactly.
Showing you care and you're trying to get what they're going through.
Beautifully said.
That's what makes it special.
Yes, and that's what makes it meaningful, whether it's a pillow, a sterilizer, or just a note.
It all comes back to that.
It really does.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into gift ideas for expectant moms,
Okay.
I want to leave you with this thought.
Yeah.
The absolute best gifts, they come from the heart.
I love that.
Think about the person you're celebrating.
Yeah.
You know, what makes them unique?
Mhm.
What would make them smile during this, exciting and sometimes overwhelming time?
Yeah, that's the key.
Let that be your guide and you'll find the perfect gift, I guarantee it.
I agree.
Happy gifting.
Happy gifting. And it's like you're saying, hey, your body is doing amazing things. You deserve to feel good.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, and last but not least on our essentials list, nutritional supplements.
Oh, yes. This is a big one. And you know what? A lot of people don't think about it.
Really?
Yeah, nutritional needs during pregnancy, they go way up.
Hmm.
And a good prenatal vitamin,
Okay.
it can really help make sure that mom and baby are getting all the nutrients they need.
So you're saying it's not just about taking any multivitamin?
Right, exactly. Prenatal vitamins, they're specially made for pregnancy
Okay.
with higher amounts of things like folic acid, iron, DHA, which are super important for the baby's development.
So like you're giving a gift that supports healthy growth right from the beginning?
Exactly.
Thinking about all these gift ideas, it makes me wonder
Yeah.
if there's like a best time to give certain things. Like, is there a gift-giving etiquette for pregnancy?
That's such a good question. And you know what? The guide actually talks about that.
Oh, it does?
It says that, yeah, timing can really make your gift even more thoughtful.
Huh. Interesting.
Because, think about it. What's perfect for the first trimester might not be as relevant later on.
Right. That makes sense.
So, what would you give someone in those early weeks?
Yeah. But like even before they've announced the pregnancy.
Well, like we said, those early ones are so important for development. So something like folic acid or a really good prenatal vitamin, that's a great way to show that you care about their health
Yeah.
and the baby's well-being, even before the big announcement.
It's like a subtle way of saying, I'm here for you, before
Yeah.
they even tell everyone.
Exactly.
I love that. Okay, so then as the pregnancy goes on,
Yeah.
you can start thinking about gifts that deal with, those discomforts that start to show up.
Exactly. And this is where that U-shaped pillow,
Yes.
it really comes in handy.
It's true.
Because as the baby grows, getting
Mhm.
comfortable, it's not easy.
No,
And that pillow can be a lifesaver for sleep back pain, even just relaxing on the couch.
for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
And as the due date gets closer,
Yeah.
are there gifts that are good for like postpartum recovery?
Absolutely. I think a lot of new moms feel overwhelmed and exhausted at that point.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot.
It is. And so gifts that focus on self-care and comfort,
Okay.
they're so appreciated.
Like what?
Cozy pajamas, soothing lotions, maybe even a meal delivery service.
Ooh, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything that takes a little pressure off
Mm-hmm.
so they can focus on healing and bonding with the baby.
It's like the gift of saying, take care of yourself.
Exactly.
I love it. And then, of course, there's gifts for the baby.
Yes, of course.
But even those could be chosen with the mom in mind, right?
Oh, totally. Think about baby items that make things easier for her.
Okay.
So a swaddle blanket that's designed to help the baby sleep better,
Okay.
which means mom sleeps better too.
Right. It all comes back to mom's well-being.
Exactly. Or a baby carrier. That lets mom stay active and keep her hands free.
So it's like everyone wins.
It's a win-win.
This whole conversation is making me realize the best gifts really are the personalized ones.
For sure.
It's not about just following some list.
No.
It's about understanding the person and what would make them feel good.
Absolutely. Like thinking about their personality, their lifestyle, their interests.
Yes.
What they're going through at that time.
Right.
That's what makes it special.
Yeah. Like say your friend loves all natural and organic things.
Yeah.
You could make a gift basket with organic skincare,
Oh, that's nice.
for pregnancy and after.
I love that.
Or like cute little organic cotton baby clothes.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
What about someone who is like super organized, likes to plan everything out?
A pregnancy journal?
Yes.
Or a subscription to one of those baby tracker apps?
Perfect.
Something to help them document everything
Yeah.
and, stay on top of it all.
So smart.
Yeah.
This is what makes this deep dive so interesting. It's not just about listing things off.
Right.
It's about understanding the thought behind the gift.
Totally.
It's about showing that you care and you're trying to understand their experience.
I love that. You said it perfectly.
That's what makes a gift meaningful.
Yes.
Whether it's a, fancy pillow or a bottle sterilizer.
Or even just a handwritten note.
Just saying, hey, I'm here for you.
Sometimes the simplest things are the most powerful.
It's the thought that counts.
It really is.
Speaking of thoughtfulness, I got to bring up something the guide says not to give. This one kind of surprised me.
Oh, what is it?
It might go against, conventional wisdom.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
It says, don't give money.
Really?
I know, right? You'd think cash would be, the most practical gift.
Especially for new parents.
Exactly. But the guide makes this really interesting point.
Okay, what is that?
It says that giving money, it can feel kind of impersonal, especially when it's for welcoming a new baby,
Yeah.
It's like it becomes more of a transaction
Right.
instead of a celebration.
Yeah, like you're saying, here, just figure it out.
Exactly. A gift card to their favorite store. Okay, maybe that's different. But
Yeah.
straight cash, it doesn't have that personal touch we've been talking about.
I see their point.
But then again, some people might love getting cash,
Totally.
Yeah.
And I think, like we've said, it all comes down to knowing the person.
Right.
If you know they want cash or they really need it right then,
Yeah.
then by all means go for it.
Of course.
But I do think it's a good point that the guide brings it up.
Makes you stop and think, about what the gift really means.
It's like it challenges us to think a little harder, to go beyond the easy answer
I love that.
and find something that really resonates with them.
Yes.
Which brings us back to everything we've been talking about today, right? It's not about the things themselves. It's about the thought behind them,
Absolutely.
showing that you care
Mm-hmm.
and that you're really trying to understand what they're going through.
So well said.
That's what makes a gift meaningful.
Yes.
Doesn't matter if it's a pillow,
Mm-hmm.
a sterilizer, or even just a handwritten note.
Oh, I love that.
Just a simple, I'm here for you.
Sometimes the simplest things are the most powerful.
It really is the thought that counts.
It really is.
Well, as we wrap up our deep dive into gift ideas for expectant moms,
Okay.
I want to leave you with this.
Yeah.
The absolute best gifts,
Yeah.
they come from the heart.
I love that.
Think about the person you're celebrating.
Mm.
What makes them special? What would make them smile? Especially during this time,
Mm.
Exciting, but sometimes overwhelming time.
So true.
Let that be your guide,
Yeah.
and you'll find the perfect gift. I
Yeah.
promise you that.
I agree.
Happy gifting, everyone.
Happy gifting.